welcome to the Nexus. Today we're doing Disney Doll's House issue 84, so let's take a look. Right, so we've got some wallpaper, some walls, the banister, those bits,
yeah, decoration,
and then our little bits. So let's have a look at them.
Okay, so let me move all this out of the
So
way.
we've got our cake stand, which is a bit wonky. Not sure why, whether it's supposed to be or not, or whether it's just ours.
We have a wonky cake stand. I'm sorry about this. For some reason, the sun's decided to come out, and he's
blind everyone.
yeah, it's beaming down here. I don't know why. And yeah. Anyway,
a wonky cake stand.
A wonky cake stand. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. It's like a key as well, which is quite good. But yeah.
And then we've got our potion bottles for our Alice in Wonderland room as well. You know, where she drinks them and makes her big or makes her small. So it'd be nice if they had the little label on that said "Drink me."
Oh. Yeah. And
our little bunny cupcakes.
I mean, these are tiny.
Yeah, I can see them getting lost very easily.
And they've got little glasses on.
Yeah. Just like the bunny with his clock.
Hang on a second, I'm trying to get this why the sun is not beaming. But yeah, look, they're quite cute. Look.
Cute but tiny.
They're very small. You get two of them, which is nice. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm going to show you all the bits that we've gathered so far, because there's a lot of it and I don't know why we're not doing lots of it
when we could quite easily.
Yeah, so obviously we've got these little bits will go and be put somewhere safe.
Yeah,
but the thing is going to annoy me is all the bits that we've got this week, we're going to be putting the majority of them aside. We're not actually going to be touching them at all in this issue. What we are going to be touching is stuff that we got in the last issue. So let's have a look and see what other bits we've still got. Okay, so I wonder if you can see this. So all of this bit here, we don't use it in today's video. That actually gets put away like so. And we will use it next time. That includes all the decorative pieces. We also don't need this or this or this. So they need to be put aside as well. In regards to the wallpaper, we do need this section from the last issue, because this is all the pieces that we got from the last issue. We need this, we need the flooring, this. Out of the decor sections here, we need this piece, and the wallpaper we don't need this part, so that needs to go somewhere else, but we need these two large pieces here, because these two large pieces are going to be going on here. So we're going to have one here and one on the other side, so we're definitely doing that. So this is all the pieces that we're going to be using, and obviously this is all the majority of the stuff that we got in the last video. Now I did say by issue 85 we will have all the walls, and we will have all the walls in issue 85. In issue 86 is when we complete the top of the level of the house, but we will have everything by then anyway. So before we get working on the house, we're going to start cutting out the wallpaper and started sticking it all down before we move on to the house. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we've got our 2 wallpapers here, and the wall that we got. We're going to take the 2 bits of wallpaper that we got in this issue and the wall we got in the last issue. Firstly, we're going to do Donald Duck's wall. So there is no guideline on this. It is this side. Okay, so the Donald Duck's room does have a guideline. We're just going to line it up like that and put it on. Then just cut out the sections as we've done before. And then on the back, we are going to do this one. Remember, this coating is at the top, so we're just going to line it up. There is no guidelines on this one, but the wallpaper does go right to the very bottom of this. And we're just going to cut the same out of that. So I'm going to do that and then show you the end result. Okay, so there we go. So we've got that side and that side. Now remember to leave a little bit off the end here. I don't know why it asked us to do that, but it specifically says it in the magazine to sort of leave that side like that. And that's that side. So it's looking good. So next what we're going to do is the other wallpaper. So we're going to need the window section, which is here. So we're going to need that. And we're also going to need this as well. Now we've got to do a few things on this before we attach it on here. So we'll just put that aside. And we'll put that aside just a minute. So as you can see, there is dotted lines on this down either side. So we're just going to line this up like so. It's not perfect, right? We need these to a side because it actually says to save these bits because we are going to use them later on in the build. So I suppose it saves on a little bit of paper and that, doesn't it? Anyway, down here. Like so. So we've cut these 2 bits, and it does say in the magazine to put these aside because we'll be using them at a later date. So make sure you don't chuck these bits away. So next what we're going to do is our wallpaper on this, which is pretty straightforward. So we're going to take it to the very top here, as you can see, and we're going to stick it down, and then we're just going to cut out the window section here. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so once again, just take your time because it's curved. It means cutting this bit's a little bit difficult. I have nicked it, but there is a window going in here, so it won't be too obvious anyway. Okay, so the next bits is our house. So we're going to go onto the handheld and do the rest of the work on the house. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so first bit I want to say, and I didn't record it, was this panel here. So we're supposed to put this panel in. Now what I normally do is test fit the panels before I put them all in and show it on camera. It took about 20 minutes
to get it in.
Once I did get it in, I was never going to take it out again. It slides in and it has to click. There's 2 tabs under here. I don't know if you can make them out. They're tabs that are here.
Yeah, you can. There's
and they sort of click in and they click. You hear them click. Yeah. My advice is once that happens,
run.
Leave it. So it's not even glued in because, like I said, test fitting it, and it's solid. This piece is not to me. I mean, I've not even glued it here, as you can see, and it's holding. It's so solid. Crew. No, it's really solid. But in order to get it in here, you have to hook it like this.
It is very.
And you do have to manipulate these 2 walls to try and get it in. It is so difficult. It's unreal. I would imagine maybe taking this out, but still, that still wouldn't help the situation because I know a lot of people would say we'll take this wall section out then. But we actually already put that wall section in the issue before. So I don't know why we were left because we had this already. So I don't know why they asked us to put this panel in now. But it was an absolute nightmare to get in.
Yes.
But we've got it in and it's staying there. So I do apologise I haven't recorded it. It would have been a bit blue.
I was going to say, you wouldn't have wanted it recorded because of the language.
But getting it under there was just an absolute pain. But there's another thing. So we are putting in the flooring here. And the wainscoting along the back here. And I've just hit that. That's fine because that doesn't come off. And the wainscoting on the back here. But we've actually got the wall here. And the two back panel walls already. So I don't know why we're not doing them.
No.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do it. We've got a wainscoting first. The wainscoting is here. So, Kirsten, I'm going to pass you the camera.
Yep.
So, wainscoting is going here. Now, you've got this little lip here. That is going to sit into this gap. So, it's going to sit in just like that. You see that? Right, we also got a little bit of boarding, but what we're first going to do is
the floor.
We're going to put the floor in.
Don't get the glue too close to the edge, because otherwise you won't be able to get the rail in.
Oh yeah, don't glue along this edge because of where the holes it is.
The glue will go through the holes, and then you won't be able to.
So what I'm going to do is spread this out and put the floor in now, and that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so it's in. So we've had to push. You push it under here, and you push it as close to this wall as you can. You should have a little gap here. And all these bits here should line up, as you can see. So our next and last bit is here. So we're going to grab this section. Remember, we got this in the last issue. And this is going to go just in there, like that. And just like that. And that
is it for today.
Is it. Even though the amount of stuff that we've got is really big. So
quite disappointed that we're not doing
anything else, even though we've got loads. Yeah, so
even if they had us just do the walls for this room.
But that is, yeah, so we have the back panel here. We have the next back panel. And we also have the wall already.
Yeah.
So there's only one wall left to get, and that's this side one. That's the only one we have to collect now, and we'll get that in the next issue. So, what comes in issue 85, Kirst?
85 is a wainscoting for Beauty and the Beast's room.
The last part.
Yeah. We put in the walls that we've got.
Yeah, it looks like we put in all the walls. Yeah, so we're putting in the bits and the banister.
Yeah.
In next week, which we've already got. So if you do get to this stage and you want to put them in, put them in. There's nothing stopping you. We've got the parts. We've got
the skirting and the connicing for Donald Duck's room as
which we've already got some for as well. So we'll go once again, you can go ahead and do that. We've already got the wainscoting that goes down here and along the top, and we've got wainscoting in this issue.
The back.
And we've got the, sorry, not the wainscoting, the skirting board and the top parts.
The cornice.
We got in the last issue. We've already put one in. We've got two more there. In this week's issue, we've got this sides. So once again, you can go ahead and do that. But also, you do get a wall chandelier, which doesn't light up.
No.
It's just the wall decoration.
And the hydrangea plant.
And some more plants for issue 85. Now, I did say by issue 85 we would have all the walls. And we do have all the walls by issue 85. But we complete the top floor with all the walls in place in issue 86. But we do have all the walls by issue 85. So you could go ahead and put them in. There is really nothing stopping you from doing that. But anyway, look, that is it where we are here at issue 84. Thank you for watching. As always, we've been The Nexus. I've been Kev.
I've been Kirsty.
And we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.